Good morning, my dear students. I hope you all are fit and healthy. So, dear students, today we will learn about sex determination in human. So, all of you know that each human cell there are 23 pair of chromosomes, and out of 23 pairs there are first 22 pairs they are autosomes. Autosomes means they are similar in both man and woman, and they carry genes for somatic characters. For somatic characters, they are carrying the genes. Now, what are somatic character? So, somatic characters such as body features, length of body, body weight, presence of tail, presence of ear. So, such characters they are referred to as somatic characters. Now, the last 23rd pair it is known as sex chromosome, since it is responsible for the development of sex in human beings. Now, these sex chromosomes they are also referred to as allosomes. So there might be a question in your exam that you will have to write the difference between allosome and autosome. So autosomes means those chromosomes that carry gene for somatic characters such as body weight, body features, presence of tail, ear, and height. These are the somatic characters. However, the 23rd pair that is known as allosome, that is consisting of sex chromosome. So now you should know that the human female has two X chromosome, whereas the human male has one X and one Y chromosome. So there are two types of sex chromosome, that is X and the other one is Y. In female there are two X chromosome, however in male there is one X and the other one is Y. As you can see here in the picture, there are two X chromosomes in female, and these two X chromosomes they are large. However in male you are observing that the Y chromosome it is very small, and this indicates that on the Y chromosome there is a SRY region. SRY region means only a small portion of Y chromosome it is determining the maleness feature. So SRY region is basically the sex determining region of Y chromosome. Only small portion of Y chromosome it is determining the maleness feature. So as the human female, the two sex chromosomes they are similar, that is in female there are X and X chromosome. So therefore the sex chromosome they are referred to as homomorphic. Homomorphic means they are similar, that is X and X chromosome. So a human female has 44 plus X and X chromosome. This means total it becomes 46, or if we consider in pairs then 22 pairs, and the last 23rd pair it is known as sex chromosome. So one female has 44 plus X and X chromosome. However, if we study about males, the two sex chromosomes they are different, they are dissimilar. As I have just told you that in male there is X chromosome and the other one is Y chromosome. So the Y chromosome is much smaller, therefore these two chromosomes, that is X and Y, they are dissimilar, and therefore it is referred to as heteromorphic condition. When in human male the two sex chromosomes they are dissimilar, different, that is X and Y is much smaller, therefore this condition is referred to as heteromorphic. Now let us learn how the sex of a child is determined. So you should know that the sex of the child to be born it is determined at the time of fertilization. Fertilization means at the time of fusion of gametes. So at the time of fertilization the sex of the child which has to be born it is determined. Now let us see here, the human female is homogametic sex, means here you can see the human female is producing the gametes, and these gametes they both are X and X chromosome, means the mother cell contain two X chromosomes. Similarly, the gamete of the mother, that is female, that is known as egg or ovum, it is also carrying only X chromosome. So you can clearly see here, when the female has produced the gametes, that is egg, and the gametes they are carrying X and X chromosomes. So similarly, if we consider male, so male is carrying X and Y chromosome, and when gametes, that is sperms, are produced by the male parent, then the gametes formed by the male parent, one is carrying the X chromosome, whereas the other is carrying the Y chromosome. So father cell contain one each of X and Y chromosome, as you can see here in the picture. So half of the sperm they will carry the X chromosome, whereas the other half will carry the Y chromosome. Now when we observe the punate's care of the gametes from male and female parent, what we observe is that there are 50% chances of boy and the 50% chances of girl. So X and Y they have become boy, and the other X and X they will become girls. So there is 50% chances that whether the child will be boy or girl. So this simply indicates that the chances of having a boy or a girl are 50-50. So this is about how we can determine the sex of a child. Thus the presence of Y chromosome will determine the sex of the child. So if Y chromosome is present, it means the child will be male, and if Y chromosome is absent, then the child will be female. So this is all for today. Take care everyone.